Usually it's a different part of the country, and that's all I really knew that he did. Like, as his kid, I just didn't whatever, it's dad doing whatever he does, you know? I know that he's doing stuff, but I didn't know what until after he died, and that's when, you know, his friends, his good friends that, were like I told you, my dad was in the hospital for a month's time, so I had a lot of people that I had to I knew he had all these followers and people and, coalitions and all of this stuff that I had to make sure they knew because he was just not on social media and that wasn't he was just done with, you know? So for a lot of them, they're like, "What happened to John? What happened to John?" And so I got to know a lot of them within that month, and then obviously now talk to a lot of them every day still. Um, and it wasn't until after he died how much impact he truly had in that in the veteran, mostly the VA. He worked mostly with the VA, trying to just make it better and give where he could. He didn't. We were a lower middle class family. It's not we didn't have a ton, but if there was one thing he was making sure happened every single month, it was that donation every single month so that he can put on a party for them for Veterans Day, for Super Bowls, for whatever the case it is. Like, and he worked with a couple other people. All those people that he worked with were veterans. He was not. But it wasn't until after he died that it kind of he didn't do any of this for clout, like, none of it, because we didn't know any of it until hundreds. You look on his Facebook page, thousands of people commenting on his page about his impact. I'm like, "That's
Wow.
big." He's just like a normal guy that likes to hang out at the local dive bar. You know what I mean? Like, that's who he was as a person. So, I think I think just what happened in the last, like, obviously after he died, but more recently is just like, how the hell, you know, there's that quote that obviously everybody knows. I always thought of Dale Earnhardt, legends never die.